Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Clumsy Gamer. I'm gonna be honest, half the reason I am... Just a second here. Just wanted to make sure my audio levels were good. Okay. Half of the reason I am doing this stream right now is because it kept saying I was live on YouTube even though I ended my stream hours ago. So I'm hoping that by doing this stream I'll reset that, and when I actually end the stream tonight, it'll actually end. Anyway, we're playing Persona 5, as you can see, and I'm gonna just get right into it. All we're doing is exploring through mementos and fighting some requests, basically side bosses, so join me on my journey. And unfortunately, as you can see, my green screen is not working right now, so I just have a nice green wall behind me. Oh, and one more thing before we get started. Not that I think that it will change much, but I do have a tip jar now at the bottom of my... for people on Twitch, it's just going to be at the bottom, and for people on YouTube, it's going to be up near the top or in my About section. So if you do feel so inclined just to tip $1 or $2, I would appreciate it. But, you know, I don't expect it, obviously. At this point, I'm doing it just for the fun. So, yeah, let's get started.
This sucks. All this darkness makes it so gloomy.
Is it just me, or... Enemies! Don't worry, though. They're no big deal. Persona! How's this? I couldn't finish it! Take this! Hold still! No!
I shall be your
Persona! Persona! There!
Nice! Joker took one out! I'll use my persona! Feel my rage! Still bite! Persona!
What will suppose that's it. Goodbye.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
All right. I can feel it.
There's a shadow reading around here.
Damn it. All this bumping around is...
Three enemies. There we go. Don't let your guard down. Joanna! That's our queen. Freeze.
Jake. Goodbye.
Let's withdraw.
All right. It's somewhere.
I always wish I could get a little better look in there. See what those flyers on that wall are. Maybe it's for a kick-ass band. Maybe it's just a picture of one of the developers. Who knows? Can't see it, but I have someone sitting next to me. So if I seem to be making faces or talking to no one at some point, that's why.
Then.
Okay, boss fight. Kind of. I call them mid-level bosses, not like final level bosses.
Oh.
They're tougher, but generally not like crazy tough.
Yeah. Huh? How stupid.
There's a blue version of these that I ran into in a stream earlier today, and people were calling them boogers. And if they could only see this one now, because it's a nice red color, which is a color you sometimes actually get in a booger, unfortunately. Sometimes. Hopefully you never get a blue one. That would be unusual.
Persona! Eat this! Rise up, Panther!
Hard luck for both of us.
Let's go! You sure showed me. Beat him up!
And now you can know what to expect from my streams. We have a super high level of discourse here. Boogers and band covers.
Persona, you're mine.
I'll use my persona! No holds barred! Bring on, Queen! Persona! Go!
Hard luck for both of us.
Persona! Satan Tyson!
Let's go! You sure showed me.
Let's go.
All out attack!
Persona! Go down.
I shall be your
Persona! Out of our way! Black Panther's help! Persona! This one!
hard luck for both of us.
Satan Tyson!
You sure showed me.
Let's tear them apart!
Beat him up! This one! Defense up!
Persona! Lean on sheet! There!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Do it!
All out attack! Persona! How's this? You'll work, huh? Persona!
Persona!
Let's go! You sure showed me.
Alright, time for some pain!
They're done for!
Come! Go down!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! All out attack! I'll use my persona!
Time. I'm alive. It is true. Alive and better than ever, in fact. Got some quality of life improvements going on in this channel, courtesy of D. Raugus. So, hand of applause, or round of applause. This is what we did in Scouts way back in the day for, I can't even remember what. I don't know why that, of all things, has stuck in my head from Scouts. I would have rather have had something useful from my scouting stick in my head. Oh well. Diragus,
Hey!
do you remember anything, what would you say, valuable from Scouts? Like any actual, I don't know. Do you know how to make a nuclear reactor or anything? Did you get your Eagle, by the way? Are you a bona fide Eagle Scout? What was your project, if I may ask? If you remember. I think that's something someone might remember, if they remember anything about Scouts. Nice, that's really cool. Fixing a nature trail, or a bridge on a nature trail. I like that.
Surprise attack successful.
That's probably one of the coolest things about Scouts, honestly. Looking back, is just the community service and doing stuff. That is kind of how Eagle Scout projects go. It's all about what's the business term? Delegation. You're the manager. It's all about delegation.
Prepare yourself. Finish it for me. Persona!
Come! Satanaya! You're mine!
Shit. That was useless. Why did I even do that?
Is that true?
You are a master delegator. That's if that's not a scout badge, it should be.
Do you accept our compromise? Take it. Farewell.
No time to waste. Okay, let's move on.
Okay. I have something.
Dead end again. I'm lost.
Sweets are best when you're mentally exhausted.
Of course, all things taste good when experiencing extreme hunger.
This is very true. But I definitely agree that sweets do taste very good when you are exhausted or stressed. Oh shit, there's... Yes. Don't have to fight you. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, there's a guy right there. I don't think the treasure that bad.
You know, lately it's felt like someone's been staring at me in class.
It's me. I've been staring at her in class.
We've got the advantage.
Actually, it's
Don't
probably
rush
the
this.
cat. Like, thinking in-game top context, the cat creature has a crush on Anne, and I keep him in my bag when I'm in class, so it's probably the freaking cat staring at her. I don't remember. I'm having a really hard time remembering anything about like what I really learned at Scouts. Yeah, I got nothing. Got nothing. I should do some adult Scout stuff. You know, like that CERT training, Certified Emergency Response Team training. That's something I should probably do.
Persona!
At some point, we're supposed to have a pretty big earthquake here, so it'd probably be handy to have some training.
We all did great, huh?
Dude, plant identification is actually, that's another thing I wish I had more experience in. I can't even identify stinging nettle. Generally, my plant identification is if it's pointy and prickly, don't touch it.
All right, level
That's
up.
about it.
Okay.
They were nothing.
Do they even have plants in Arizona, or does the heat kill everything? Probably have cactuses or cacti, right? So I think my logic prevails. If it's prickly, don't touch it. You know, attention has a lot to do with it. It is one of the greater things I regret, I guess, about my childhood is I really should have taken the effort to learn more than I did. Stinging nettle is edible? Interesting.
All right, let's
I would
rest
not
for
have
a
guessed
few.
that based on the name.
Let's do it.
I honestly didn't put in as much effort as I maybe should have. I never got my eagle, case in point. I got fairly close, but never actually completed the eagle project.
Enemies! Don't worry though, they're no big deal.
Cooked nettle, how delicious.
Something
Her
else.
skills are ineffective. Stay focused. Can I beat that loser?
Yes.
On your knees! One enemy shot down! Damn,
Serves you
rocking
right.
it.
Hey, Blight Big Mike. Thank you for joining the chat. Glad to have you here again.
Oh yeah! Okay.
Oh shoot, I screwed up. I'll just say this down.
They're done for! That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Okay. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
The helpful advice I impart is don't make the same mistakes I do. So generally if I come across something, or like this is my 4th time playing this game, so any advice I picked up along the way, like if I'm in the moment and I think of something, I'll generally recall it. Earlier today I think I mentioned there were a few core confidence or friends that you really want to focus on in this game if you want to make your battles
Sometimes
easier,
I
for
get this
instance.
strange urge to clean when I
Most
visit
of those
friends.
are your immediate teammates. You want to level up your friendships with them, but also there's
Sin.
a shogi player, a politician, and a computer whiz that you also benefit a lot from
Oh.
leveling up your friendships with. So that is the advice I
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
And also life advice. Hey, welcome back, Lance. Glad to have you in the chat. And if you have a and if you have a specific piece of advice you need, don't hesitate to ask questions. But as I said earlier, any advice that I give should not be construed as official medical or legal advice. So this guy. So this is kind of a fun but also infuriating thing about this game.
I'm strong and the most powerful.
The
Ain't no matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me.
so the things you do, so there's like a real world and a alternate world in this game, and the things you do in one can impact the other. This guy is literally invincible right now, so
You missed?
I'm not even like gonna
What are you doing?
bother really using magic or anything on him.
Panther.
Because right now he's invincible. I have to change something in the real world to, I guess you could say, weaken him. They use the term changing their cognition, but I haven't done that yet. So this guy is just gonna evade everything I throw at him.
Rise up, Panther.
Oh, which crypto coins to invest in? That's actually a really good question. I am honestly, I have a little Bitcoin myself, a little, what is it? Ethereum, I think it's called. You can tell I'm really deep in this topic, can you? A little Bitcoin, a little Ethereum, and I think a little Litecoin. And I think that's about it. I've heard Doge, the dog coin, is doing really well right now, but that sounds like a bubble waiting to burst. It's mostly just doing well out of both frustration at the stock market and just fun. So I wouldn't expect to be putting much money on that and making a lot of money in return. In general, I think, you know, all these cryptocurrencies are pretty volatile, so not what I'd call the best place for investment, but you know, I also missed out on becoming a millionaire by not investing early, so what do I know?
Come on, Queen. Joker, you missed? Skull, what are you doing? Rise up, Panther. Persona.
Do I have to like keep
Feel my rage.
using magic and stuff? When do I
Everyone, are you okay?
Jeez, you
Focus on healing up. Here I go. Speed up.
heal?
Panther's upset? She won't listen to me.
Let's see.
Yeah, this guy isn't the most he's very confident in his physical appearance, let's just say that. Ah, see, here comes Duragus with all the great crypto advice. I would just listen to him.
Persona! Not this.
Let's take you out and put you in.
You do it.
Mona, skipping it.
I told you it's useless. There's no way you can win against me.
Look at him, acting all smug because of his cheats. We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
You got a good point there, Duragus. always buy when the market's dropping. Polka dot. You know what cryptocurrency reminds me of? I hope I don't get banned for saying this. I don't know what's necessarily allowed on Twitch or not, but cannabis. The names of cryptocurrencies remind me of like all the names I've heard for cannabis, like the different strains or whatever. I don't know how many people here have seen Pineapple Express, but that's what it reminds me of. No, don't ban me. I just got here and I'm already banned? What?
Right.
I know about the cannabis. I went to Alaska once, and there it's been like legal for years. And I had an edible. It was relaxing, didn't really do much. I would never do it in Utah though, because like it would just make me so freaking paranoid. Because Utah's crazy about weed. But when it's a place that it's actually legal, it can be a nice, relaxing thing, I think. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second, D-Ragus. I mean, I love Utah, but I also don't have to deal with it unless, like, I really want to. I work from home, and I've worked remotely for years now, so I'm working with people all over the globe. So it's not like I have to go into an office every day and suffer people I don't like. So. And I wish I've honestly really thought about moving to Canada. Lance, to speak to what you're saying, I'm quite jealous that you live in Canada. That would be fun. Except I also hate the cold, so does it get very warm where you are, like in the summer? I have a friend who lives in New Zealand, and I see their posts, and I'm always jealous whenever they post about where they live. So I think if I was going to choose a country, I honestly might go with New Zealand. And obviously with the way that they've handled COVID, it has been stellar, probably the best in the world. Certainly it helps that they're a small country, but I mean, they just seem to be doing everything so well right now. Dude, Lance, those Canadian winters sound terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could handle that.
Well,
I'm very sorry.
Okanagan? Is Okanagan in Canada? It sounds almost... Well, I guess it could be, it sounds almost Japanese to me, but actually thinking on it, it also does sound like it could be from an indigenous language as well.
Guess we gotta do it.
It certainly does not sound English, though, for sure, whatever it is. Oh, wait, is there? There's still... Canada, I almost called it Canada. Canada is definitely on my
Let's see here.
list of places
What's
to
it
visit
like?
more in depth. I went to Vancouver once, but if I'm being honest, I was too drunk to remember a lot of it, so I have never heard of this lake monster, Lance. Does Canada have its own lake monster?
Surprise attack successful. Just don't lose.
Let's see. Not this.
Enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen.
Hi, Tiva? Wait, what was that? Tivram, lovely woman. I think I slaughtered that, but hello and thank you for the wonderful compliment. So, Twitch people, I'm talking to someone on YouTube named Lance, which is why you might be feeling like you're missing part of the conversation here, and he says that Canada has its own lake monster. Lance, tell me more about this lake monster. What's like, is it like a Loch Ness type with a long neck, or maybe more like an alligator? What's this lake monster like?
Mona! Hey, in trouble! That was awesome, Mona! Defeated! Don't forget this feeling! Good work, everyone!
All right.
Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
It's time.
So according to Lance, in Canadian folklore, the Ogapago is a lake monster said to inhabit the Okanagan Lake in British Columbia. Some scholars have charted the entity's development from First Nations folklore, and it has a snake-like appearance. Not boobs appearance, Hessapen, a snake-like appearance. That's interesting. Utah, we have what's the Bear Lake monster. We have a lake called Bear Lake, and it supposedly has a monster called the Bear Lake monster. And I honestly have no idea what it's supposed to look like. I don't think it's supposed to be a bear though. D. Regus might. Do you know anything about the Bear Lake monster, D. Regus?
Persona! You're mine.
That is unfortunate, D. Regus.
Just
But
like I thought.
since I don't know anything either, I can't really hold it against you.
Okay.
That was fast. Oh, I'm getting sleepy with... Wait!
Oh, this is the cheater guy. Are there any other people that I'm supposed to... I should have thought about that.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
Monsters
It's
versus
fun
monsters.
time.
Avoid the monsters.
Oh!
Boy toy talked,
They noticed
you
us?
know it. Oh shit, I was distracted. And now I've put
Get
myself in
ready.
a precarious
This around here is a
situation.
handwriting leak.
Have this!
Derakis, ramen is very much in the spirit of this game. There is a ramen shop in this game actually, which is it makes me want to go get ramen every time I
Calm down.
go to it in the game because they just make the ramen look so delicious.
You're mine.
Advantage. Just hold out. How's this? Whew, sorry about that. Let's do this! Ha! Four enemies. They're pretty pathetic, but stay on guard.
Persona! Go down.
I have heard of Valheim. We were actually talking about it earlier.
Okay, let's
I
move
don't
on.
have it at the moment. I was actually watching a stream of it from someone else earlier today, whose name I cannot remember at the moment, which sucks because otherwise I'd promote them. But that
Okay.
is a game I would consider playing.
We're done here. Let's go.
It does look pretty fun. Let's go. Can I go back to... Yeah, let's go back here. Okay,
Okay.
let's leave this momentous area. Hey, Lance coming in here with the assist on the Bear Lake monster lore. Apparently, the original myth came from articles written in the 19th century by a certain Joseph C. Rich, a Mormon colonizer. Which, yes, we had a lot of Mormon colonizers here. But he later recanted the stories. And then, in recent years, it's basically been seen as a tourist attraction. Supposedly, the last sighting was in 2002. It may have died from pollution, Lance, but actually Bear Lake I don't think is really polluted. It's actually pretty pristine, at least from what I've seen. Northern Utah has kind of kept its act together in cleaning up after themselves and making sure that the wilderness is still pretty beautiful, but I actually have noticed more and more often, especially the last few years, that people are kind of trashing the place up, and it's kind of sad. Welcome, Hasasi. Sorry if I slaughtered that. It's good to have you here. Let's get up. Yeah, it's not cool, Lance. You're right. You guys, clean up after yourselves. Please. Especially, like, if you want to trash your own house, that's cool. I've done that. We've all been there. But, please don't litter and junk up the outdoors. It really kind of makes me depressed when that happens. Sorry, I should let you guys read this.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Hey.
You hate reading. This game might not be for you then. Yes, I do have a Twitter, if I can remember it. I can't remember it. Real Clumsy Gamer, I think. I think that sounds right. Real Clumsy Gamer. Usually my handles are all either Real Clumsy Gamer or the Clumsy Gamer. So you'll find me under one of those. I agree, Lance. We're all connected. This whole planet is interconnected in very intricate ways. And I think it does ourselves a disservice and affects our health when we, you know, trash each other and trash the planet. Thank you, Jenna. I'm glad it's a smooth experience. This is definitely the highest, what would you say, highest frames, highest resolution, highest everything I've ever run in one of these streams. So I feel very happy with where I've gotten in terms of my stream quality. Now I just gotta work on myself. Penthstat, what is the song you remembered? You can't just say that. You gotta say what the song is. Poor Morgana.
Hey.
Aw, come back, Morgana. Yes, Lance, literally everyone else except yourself is on Twitch. I'm sorry. I'm actually, if it wasn't for the fact I have 100 subscribers on YouTube and I don't want to feel like I'm abandoning them, I actually might just go to Twitch exclusively because I just get a lot more interaction there, even though I'm actually pretty much brand new. So we'll see what happens. Lance, do you use Twitch at all? Well, Lance, you can find me on Twitch as well. My handle there is, or username, whatever, is Real Clumsy Gamer. Pretty easy to find. And I still, you know, I have the same logo and branding and everything, so definitely you can check me out on Twitter pretty easily. What's your advice, academic? You're too kind, Jenna. Too kind. I still haven't heard Penthstat tell me what song he was talking about earlier, or she, they. I should just use they if I don't know. That is some very good advice, academic, and very pertinent right now here because of the snow we just got. So I actually saw some yellow snow today and I was thinking, should I? But I didn't. And now I see I made the right choice. Ah, welcome, Lance. It's good to have you here on Twitch now. Wonderful. You guys, I just managed to pull someone from YouTube to Twitch, so I feel like I don't know if that is good or bad or nothing, but the fact that someone actually came to Twitch for me, that feels good. So thank you, Lance. I appreciate that.
Yo. Now listen up.
Sorry, I had to put on my standby screen because a certain someone was walking in front of the camera. And in this household, we respect people's privacy who do not want to appear in front of the camera. I'm not a very good storyteller, if I'm being honest. That's why I play video games, so I can watch other stories. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I even know any good stories. Like, what's the coolest thing that happened in my life? I saw a Radiohead concert drunk in the rain. That was pretty cool. My cat. I don't have a cat of my own. I just have this cat in this game here. My neighbor has a cat though, and whenever I see it in the window, I'll like do this and like and try to play with it from a distance, and sometimes it'll get
take over 6
like
hours to get there,
excited, and then other
why
times
not
it
sleep
will
on the plane?
seem to
I'll
freak
do
out and
that.
run away, and I get sad, and I'm like,
it's
no, come
almost
back,
time to
cat.
check in.
I want to play with you.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or
Does
get
that count
canceled.
as a story? Maybe. It's a very
Is it
short
just me,
story.
or is Ryuji not here yet?
Oh.
I do, Jenna. I do. It's a talent of mine,
I wasn't
really.
expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late
People
even on a day
often
like
have
this?
to use the
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights,
some
right?
sort of
Ain't it
bathroom
enough?
or bedroom very often right after meeting me or seeing me. They get too excited. Oh, that's awesome, Lance. I appreciate you taking care of a feral cat. We don't seem to have too many around here. Actually, I don't think I've even seen one in my particular neighborhood, but when I lived at my, when I was a kid at my family's, we had some cats come around occasionally that we'd take care of. Thank you for all the hearts. Off consistent. I'm just gonna call you Off, probably. Thank you for the hearts, Off. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that.
Well, I guess so.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Ooh, sounds good. You be our cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too! You too, Makoto.
All right.
Dude, it looked really cool. Ashes of Creation, that's what it's called, right? It looked, honestly, it seems like it would be like if it does everything it says it's supposed to do, I could see it being a like singularly innovative game, like one of those games that really like changes the industry front and back. It would be awesome to see a game like that. So I hope it lives up to its promise. Is it like an alpha or beta right now? Do you know? Welcome Emmy. Glad to have you here too. You seem particularly delicious yourself. Pre-alpha.
Where
So
am I
it's still
supposed to
some
look?
time for me to be let down is what I'm hearing.
Let me see.
But I hope
What?
that's not going to be the case. It really does look very
Holy
cool.
shit, she's.
How could you tell, Futaba?
Talk about a nasty trick.
I'm so glad
I
she's
like
not
that.
an enemy of ours.
Cautiously optimistic. I think that's a good way to be, in general, about life. Be cautiously optimistic. Anime time. Woo!
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Hey, thank you for the tip, D-Raugus. That was awesome. And a very,
Ladies and gentlemen,
420 is a
begun our
very
official descent into Hawaii. We ask that you
appropriate
please
tip to
return
get,
to your
considering
seats
what we've
and
discussed
ensure that your
tonight.
seatbelts are
Sup, Halruka? Glad to have you here.
How long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Hawaii! I love it. The tropical air.
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese?
This is where it gets
Whoa, I
really
see it.
confusing.
The diamond thing. Oh man, the ocean is
Because
so blue.
they're all supposed to be speaking Japanese right now, with the Americans, you know, Hawaii speaking U.S. English. And sometimes the conversations can get a little confusing because it's hard to tell when someone's supposed to be speaking Japanese and when someone's supposed to be speaking English.
Yes, we're here, Hawaii.
I am so embarrassed.
An overlay.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell? Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the king
Follower,
of random
woohoo.
facts?
Welcome, new follower.
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
D-Ragus, how do
Then,
I...
tell me a cheap
You'll have
but
to show me
good
how to
place
set up
eat.
this overlay.
Do that after we
Because I
figured
saw
out room
something about
assignments.
overlays earlier
Can't
when
go
I was
out until we
looking
get our
through
keys.
stream
I want a room with
elements.
this guy.
Or not,
You
what is it
belong
called?
to a different class,
What's that, stream
Sakamoto-kun.
elements?
Can't.
But I can't
It
figure out
complicates roll call.
exactly how it works.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
And Super
Shut
Lady,
up. You
I'm
both
sorry to
stick out like
hear
a sore thumb,
that you
know.
fell off a ladder. I
Takamaki-san,
hope it
have
wasn't
you decided on which room to stay in?
too
No, not yet.
far.
In that case,
down.
how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about? We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we
I
had
use
someone who knows
I
English.
use OBS too, D-Ragus,
Oh,
so
sure, of course.
whatever
Well, see you guys later.
however I implement it on OBS, just let me know.
Come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you?
That would be fantastic to have. Yeah, we'll have to talk later about that. Let's see. Welcome, Wolevry. I'm gonna call you Wolfie. Wolvie. Thank you. I'm glad you found the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. That's fine, I suppose.
It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
So this is Waikiki.
I find the
Well, there sure are a ton of people
OBS.
here.
I like the
And
controls
tall
mostly in
buildings
OBS.
like hotels.
They're basic
It's a little too
for sure,
clean here.
but
Feels
so
like an
far they've been
artificial
pretty handy
resort.
for me.
Still, look how clear the ocean is.
The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
I thought On was pretty impressive, but
Well, I don't
compared to
know
the
if
foreign
I'm
ladies,
necessarily good at this
Nah.
game, Cursed, but
Then stop looking.
I enjoy it. So
you think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive, unlike the girls in Japan.
well, at least it's just your face that's sore and hopefully not like bashed in. So at least it wasn't worse, Super Lady. And I hope your face, how would you say, heals up soon. That doesn't sound very fun. Sure.
You like him slim, huh?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too. But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
It's definitely a good game,
Wouldn't it
though.
say
I
online?
agree, Cursed. I have played it through
There we go.
3
Wait,
or 4 times
people
now,
long
and
ago mistook volcanic rock for it?
obviously you don't do that with something that you don't
Might
really
as well
like.
look up recommended
So,
places in
definitely a
Waikiki
good
too.
game.
Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
Oh
wonder
yeah,
if there are any
OBS.
online
I
recommendations
definitely
of
agree with
scenic
you there,
spots.
Lance.
We should check for
I'm
cheap
in a
and
band
popular
myself
restaurants
in my
then.
free time, and
Hey, we're on our phones
I
and chatting.
definitely
This is no different from when we're in
like
Japan.
yeah, using
Even if we're
OBS's
overseas, we can see
controls
all the news in
for
Japan if we got our phones.
music would be
It's like,
oof.
God,
Yuck.
this ain't what
I
I
don't
was
like that
expecting.
idea at all.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
I ain't down for that. We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right? Really? Even though it's been so lively? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the
Shorty,
Phantom Thieves.
I have
On
not
the
had this
contrary,
issue
did you
with
hear about Akechi,
lag
that
on the
detective
phone.
against the thieves?
But to be
The
honest, I
good-looking
don't really
one. His
watch Twitch
popularity
on my
plummeted
phone.
after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly, his official blog's up in flames.
So
he posed
maybe
as some
maybe I
hero
have
of
that issue.
justice,
That
but
sucks though.
that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them.
Are you using the
To be
app
blunt,
or the
I can't focus on this
website?
trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Sure, buddy.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But
Well,
then
thank
again,
you, D-Regus, for coming
think
in,
I'm feeling a
and I
bit
hope you get a
tired,
good
too.
sleep. I'm actually gonna head out in
Let's go to
a
bed.
minute here myself.
Good night.
Probably as soon as the scene is over. My feet! My feet are just shoes. Glorious, glorious shoes. Those are my feet. I don't actually have human feet, they're just shoes, so Where's the save point on this? Sometimes there's a little too much scene and not enough opportunity to save. What about worldwide? Why settle for being nation-wide bad
By the way,
when you can be worldwide bad? I thought that's what it was. I knew it was some sort of musical, what's the word? Cameo. Easter egg works too. See, we've gone international in this game. We're worldwide. Enjoy the smoke, my friend. Enjoy the smoke.
Hold on a sec.
And the drinks. Enjoy
To tell the truth,
whatever you're having. Looks like we're all doing something a little different. I, myself, had cake. Delicious cake. Empty air also sounds nice, actually. Especially if it's like fresh air from a mountain spring. Aw, hell yeah. Chalky milk. That would go really good with cake. What would you do for a Klondike bar, Jenna?
Oh yeah.
If you're willing to do that for some cake.
come on.
Ugh, my neck.
That reminds me.
Oh no, I am
What is the matter?
Nice. That seems reasonable, Jenna. I think that's a perfectly reasonable response.
Oh yeah!
That one.
Yes.
Hey!
All right then.
She looked at my feet earlier, but they were really just shoes. And apparently I should get some
Wait,
Klondike bars maybe.
Sorry.
It's true. There was consent, and that's what it's all about, people. Enthusiastic consent. So, you know, always get that before. When did this turn into a sex PSA? But yes, consent is important, everyone. I highly encourage it.
by the way,
I see.
Thank you, habitual sore. Habitual sore. That's a mouthful.
yeah, let's go.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
just add this.
I can finally save. So with that, everyone, I must bid you good night. It has been a pleasure. You have all made me feel so welcome and provided me with so much humor and wonderful insights already. I look forward to many more. And I am gonna try, because this is my next goal. According to Twitch, like, you know, the statistics and the analytics they give you, the next thing I really need to do is to stream every day, basically. So I'm gonna try and stream every day around 5 to 6 p.m. Mountain Time for at least an hour for the next 7 days, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all again soon. Hopefully tomorrow, 5 to 6 p.m. Central or Mountain Time. Ciao for now, and I will consider the